Okukano. My name is Mazi Alozie. Today is April 21st, 2021. And as usual, there are things taking place all over to raise funds for the ESN. And we can't underscore in a less form the importance of aid. We need help. We want to support the ESN. We want to ensure that they are comfortable, that they get what they need. We the people, will ensure that our men and women doing the honest job they want to do to serve us. They are not rebels. They are not terrorists. They are people that want to save themselves by guiding and guarding their territory. There is nothing wrong with that. That is what prudent people should do. That is what people that have common sense are supposed to do. Don't let anybody intimidate you, calling you names, because you stood up for yourself. You stood up for your people. You stood up to protect your land. There is no crime to that. We need the contribution, help. There will be some visitors today, 15 past 10, here in our studio. So we'll have a group that'll come in. So I will not speak for long, but I will give you some takes on certain issues tomorrow. Now, waiting they happen. I have told you, we're gonna make our elderly people happy. There's some oldies I'll play. Get your tape it, and any other time you hear it, you take. But that's that. But tomorrow we're gonna talk about this these people, few things, so that the other people will come in and deliver their message. You are the hunted. You have to protect yourself at all times. Nobody can tell you to leave yourself defenseless because they want to come and kill you. You heard what Dele Momodu said, and the same people he pointed out are exhibiting their foolishness. And I wonder, I will get to that. I will get to that. There's Biafra worldwide, in collaboration with the U.S. Liaison Office, relaunches ESN support. Date is April 24th. Time 7 p.m. Biafra time, 2 p.m. Eastern time, 1 p.m. Central time, 11 a.m. Pacific time. It will be by Zoom, and the meeting ID is 826 524 12677. The passcode is 661 1784. The bank is JP Morgan Chase Bank. Account name IPOB Liaison Group LLC. Account number is 707750763. I will repeat that number: 707750763. The routing number is 322-271-627. Swift code is CHASUS 33, CHASUS 33. If you're using Zelle, it will be IPOB Liaison GRP at yahoo.com. That's what you need. We need that donation. We certainly do. Apart from that, we have www.ipobusa.org/donate. www.ipobusa.org/donate. Let me see. There's another announcement here. I had it yesterday, and I will see. I don't know what happened to it. It's the I don't know what happened to that message. Okay, but I'll let it go. I'll find it, and I will announce it. There you go. There'll be a Zoom town hall meeting on Sunday, April 25, starting at 4 p.m. sharp. Meeting ID is 316-743-2114. The passcode is the letter O N UWTB. It is for the is for Abia North. These things are too clustered. Honestly, the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB under the leadership of Mazi Alozie, I'll let it go. It's just the message is taught on. It is IPOB New Jersey virtual town hall meeting information. So that is IPOB New Jersey virtual town hall meeting. It will be taking place Sunday, April the 25th, starting at 4 p.m. The meeting ID is 316-743-2114. Passcode is the letter ON. So you know what that means. ON UWTB. So that's that. Let's do it very quickly. Biafrans and reasonable Southerners. There was something flying about granting you sanctuary in London. Who is granting who sanctuary? You are not a criminal. They are telling you that they will grant you asylum. Who is granting who asylum? Why are they granting you asylum? Who is running away from Biafra land? We are in Biafra land. And who are those running away from Biafra land? The release of this statement is very fishy. So I want you to be a very close attention. Just pay close attention to what I'm saying. They are granting you asylum. Who are you granting asylum? how did the issue of asylum come up? For you to say you are granting somebody asylum. It needs to be examined. It is a meaningful gesture. But the question is, who are you granting asylum? Why are you granting them asylum? The people perpetrating the atrocities are not checked. This is where I am turning around to deal with the issue. The people perpetrating the atrocities are not checked. You did not challenge them. You did not bring them to justice to say, why are you crucifying your people? You generously offered asylum, so you're telling everybody to vamoose, to run. Let's say those in Biafra land. Okay, you're going to grant them asylum. Is that the solution? That is not the solution. The solution is asking the evil government to grant the wishes of the people. We want referendum. Let us quell this uprising. But the fact is that even if you give us referendum and we could let everybody go their own way, that is the solution. Granting asylum based on what? Or that you have confirmed that there is violence? Okay, if there is violence, what's the cause of the violence? What is the source? Where's the violence coming from? You confront those causing the violence. When Idi Amin was murdering his people, you did away with him. Now you have terrorists killing people. Instead of confronting them, you're giving them aid. You brought in the army. You brought in your tanks and your soldiers to finish them, and then you turn around and say you're granting them asylum. Does that make sense? You brought army to kill certain people, to finish a region, and those that happen to escape from your onslaught, you will grant them asylum. That's practically what you're saying. Let us not take that bait. There might be another reason. Where are you going to register for the asylum? Are you already in a foreign country like Britain, or are you going to apply for asylum when you're in the zoo? If you do that, they will ask you the reason why you are applying for the asylum before they grant you the asylum. If you ever make the mistake of saying you are putting your information there because you are troubled by the Nigerian army, you are being persecuted, and you fear for your life, you have given yourself up, and they will behead you. They put out the bait, put out the carrot. You don't take that bite. Don't take that bait. Don't bite. Ask yourself, where are you going to register for asylum? Where are you going to apply? What reason are you going to give for the application? If they send them the troops, send them the tank, send them the navy, and they turn around, they say they're telling you to come for asylum, who is going to apply? I ask you again, for what reason? And they will hand you over to the authorities. That's the take on that. Gabashehu, you heard what he said. If you didn't hear him, let me just give you a take on what he said. People
this president, and the National Secretary has said a bit of that, is that you can't intimidate Buhari. You can't bully him. A lot of these people who are calling for secessions, they're the problem of this country. And I'm happy that reasonable opinion is now reasonable voices are now.
People calling for secession are the problem with the country. Why are they calling for secession? Why? They just woke up and say, we are calling for secession. They are not telling you the truth. As we go on, there's a group coming. This is not a perfect time to analyze this, but I will run through it.
Is it not only yesterday we were reading Afenifere saying we are not the most credible faction of Afenifere. We are not for secession. Ohaneze Ndibo has said this over and over again. So this thing.
These are your stooges. Ohaneze Ndibo does not speak for us. They are your make. You made them to deceive us, and we caught up with your games. Ohaneze Ndibo doesn't represent Biafrans. We the people. Did you consult with the people? The people are telling you what they want, and you're calling them terrorists. Those that are telling you this is what we want, you're calling terrorists. But you have your terrorists protecting your interest, but you're not criminalizing them. You're not bringing them to books. Gabashehu, you see, you people are the ones responsible for the situation in the zoo. You people are responsible for it. And see how you figured out the South. You see, Afanifere and Ohaneze, Afanifere, and that is the South. And then the governors that don't represent the people, the governors that are just playing your games, making your dealings for you, those are the ones you presented to say who is responsible. Your people are murdering other people that are very peaceful, living in peace. You destroy their crops, you burn out their homes, you did not reprimand your people. And here you are pointing out to the South. It will not fly. It will not fly. You have punished the South enough, and now we are up to the task.
About secession is, they had used it in the past. You cry secession and break off of Nigeria, and then you intimidate the city leader, and then he opens the vault and he brings money to settle people. President Buhari.
Oh my goodness, does that make sense? You see, they don't have anything to offer you. You see, when you lie, when you tell lies, when you don't have anything to present, your facts are scattered everywhere. There is no fact in what this Gabashehu is saying. Is IPOB voting? IPOB is telling you they want a referendum. That's what we're saying. The votes that you cast, what happened to them? You had your people from Chad and Niger come in, and you have children that voted, and most of the votes were cutted and overturned anyway. People died. When did the IPOB approach you for vote and for election, and you paid them? Who did you pay? You paid the saboteurs. They don't represent the interest of IPOB. Those are your people. And you're saying Buhari is being intimidated. Really? Really? Buhari being intimidated? For the first time, you're saying this. He is being intimidated. In what way? On what grounds? The country is in sham. It's in shambles. and you're protecting Buhari. Late. You're protecting him. And you're telling the South to comply. You see the game, Britain coming with the asylum, and then this one talking about IPOB, and then let's get on. You see what they are trying to do.
No one is not going to pay, and now it is clear that having ignored all of that, reasonable opinions are coming from those states and from those regions. The governors in the southwest, we have all heard them. They have denounced all of these things. So it's a sham. Nigerians want to be one, they want to continue. Yes, there are problems, and we are.
Nigeria don't want to be one. Put it to vote. Put it to referendum. Stop dictating. You are the way you are because of your dictatorial tendencies. You talk about democracy. If you know what democracy is, you will, without any waste of time, honor referendum. You will honor referendum. Let the people, it is the people that say what they want, not the governors that dictate for the people what the people will want. It is never done. That is not democracy. If you know exactly what democracy means, you turn the whole thing upside down. If you were civilized, if you say you talk about democracy, if you are civilized, if you are intelligent, if there is a process of governing body in a democratic world, you will grant the request for referendum. Let the people decide, not your stooges that will make the decision for the people. It is never done. We have lived in this thing for a long time. After all, the union ended 2014. We want an end to the union. It is not beneficial to anybody. Why must we be one? That is the question. We're not benefiting anything from you. You're not benefiting anything from us. We are just not wanted around. We are criminals. We are miscreants. We are thieves. We are drug dealers. Why do you want to harbor people that are pestering your life? Why do you want them to be one? Why? We don't want to be one. We want to take a referendum. Let the South decide where they want to be. See all the people you are murdering. Why so much military activities in the South? Why? Is this a civilian government? Tell the world that you have a civilian government. Then you explain to them why you have military all over the region, terrorizing and burning villages, supporting the herdsmen, the terrorists, pardoning Boko Haram. You stir trouble and you say Southeast. You stir trouble, you say Soduduwa. And you want those you swore in to protect to come and tell you that they are against you. No, it's the people that will decide, and we are deciding. We are telling you what we want to do. Granted, if the people say we want to live apart, Britain had a referendum. Did they not? It is the people that decided what they want to do, not the Downing Street. It is the people of Britain that decided they want out of Europe. They want out of Europe. Brexit, whichever way you put it, it is the people that made that decision, not Theresa May that made it for them. This is the brain of black people. You explain exactly what you want. Nobody will intimidate Buhari. What is he doing? See the country, see the currency. My goodness. People must cut and run right now before it's too late. Before it is too late.
Look, one thing with this president, and the National Secretary has said a bit of that, is that you can't intimidate Buhari. That deaths are being recorded. But the point I want to make is that it is in human nature. We don't know any country in the world today that is crime-free. I was going to, when the question was being raised, I was going to my WhatsApp message. An interesting conversation recently was around the publication of a new Nigerian newspaper. Tuesday, November 16, 1966. And on the front page of this newspaper, there's a story saying, Midwest police rescue 10 kidnapped men.
I rest my case. I rest my case. Look, these people are not serious. They are telling you that crime has been going on. So these ones they are committing now is nothing new. The kidnappings they are doing, the Kaduna school they invaded, they have not arrested those people, they have not protected those people. Now they are coming with another reason. They will kill you. And when we talk, people think we are joking. And then listen to your efulefu. Listen to your efulefu.
We condemn totally the killings of policemen and burning of police stations in Southeast that are not being done by henchmen.
You see the voice, you see the tone of Devil Omahi. Did he ever stand like this to condemn the killings of the people by the police and the army, of the people of Ebony? Did he stand and be very, very emphatic on the crimes being committed by the Fulanis in Ebony? Do you see what we're saying? When the police kill, they left bitter memory on innocent parents. Devil Omahi did not stand to condemn the activities of the army and the police. And the people got fed up and started defending themselves. And now you're saying you are authorizing the army to kill them. This man, we don't have people. These governors are not going to shield you. They are not going to represent you. I will make it plain. If you don't have the value of your people in mind, then I don't know where you're coming from. I don't know who you're serving. If the police performs their job, nobody will attack them. But in this case, they shoot people in broad daylight. Yesterday, they killed somebody. Shooting people at will. And robbing them. And the soldiers, you see them, see the videos of the crimes they are committing. Robbing people. Burning houses. You kill people, innocent people, you leave memories. Bitter one. I wonder.
They are done by people across the Southeast. Bandits and criminals.
Thank you. People from the Southeast are bandits and criminals. Yes. It is boiling. You see these three issues I raised. You see how I put them together. These are the people killing you. You have nobody. You have to protect yourself. Danjuma told you. Danjuma, General Theophilus Danjuma, stood tall like a man and told you, protect yourself. These soldiers and these policemen are after your lives. They will not protect you. They collude with the terrorists, Boko Haram. And this is what your son, your father, Devil Omahi, your uncle, whatever he is, this is what he is telling you. And the soldiers are all around him. So they are preparing to unleash war in the south. That is what all this hollering is all about. Watch out. There's war coming. War is coming. Now they're going to come with full force. Asylum has been arranged for those that might escape. And then you're talking about full force to crush those that want to be free. And then the other voice is telling you that the people in the south are criminals and miscreants and terrorists. You had it on your own.
My directive to policeman is that if you see anybody coming to kill you, demobilize the person.
And if the person sees that the police is coming to kill him, what do you want the person to do? Stand and be killed. There is problem. These people have refused to get it together. The zoo has been militarized to an uncontrollable standard. It is not going to get better. It is not going to get better. There is going to be bloodbath. They refuse to listen to the people. When people say we are fed up, we are being marginalized, we don't have any bright future, let us go. You said no. For the fact that you're making that request, you are a criminal. But those that are looting, carrying your things away, are not criminals. It is the people that are raising their voice to be heard that are criminals. It is painful. It is very painful. Very painful indeed. Very, very painful. I don't know what to tell people. We are waiting for the people that are coming, and after that we will continue with the topic. It is sad indeed. Very, very sad. Very, very sad. If you can stand to make these statements, something is wrong with our people. Something I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I will pray that is if prayer can deliver us from this mess. If prayer, we must be aware of our situation. We must. And we must protect ourselves. Let them come with the army. Let them come. Their Islamic army, let them come. It's long overdue. They can't talk. You heard them say we are telling you that we cannot talk means we are intimidating. So if you go and talk, you are intimidating. And all of a sudden, you are talking about we coming to you for we to be paid off. The one you gave to a leader, he refused. The oil wells, all whatnot you offered him, he refused. And then you come to tell people that we are intimidating Buhari. It is a very sorry statement. Let us see what will happen. Let us see which is which. It is only us that can rescue ourselves. Let me say this. Let me say this. Your people are your people. Your people are your people. And when you avoid them, when you mistreat your people, and when they will rise against you, there will be no room for mercy. Are all these threats, are all these offenses carried out on innocent civilians, are they warranted? Did you treat them the way you're supposed to treat them before these things happened? It is very, very demoralizing. It is. I don't know the way people reason. I don't. I don't know the way people reason. For you to look at your people is something else. Welcome, and we'll be waiting for you.
Yeah, Mazi, are you ready with us now?
We have been waiting for you.
Okay. Let the other person come in.
Okay. Are you there?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm handing over to you guys. So go ahead and present your program.
Okay, thank you. Kena bụ oge ihe omume anyị, oge nzukọ ndị ngwa anyị nọ na redio Biafra US. Adị m ikele Chineke n'ụbọchị taa onye mere ogwe anyị bụ ndị ngwa a na-ezuru otikporuo. Ikwe ekele Mazi Alozie onye bubata onye mepere anyị ọnụ ụzọ ụlọ si ma anyị bata. So ebe ọ bụla anyị nọ ịdị ige anyị ntị, kena bụ oge nzukọ ndị ngwa na redio Biafra. A na-echọ nwantakala ohere na anyị nwere mmegharịta ndekọ anya na-akpọtụwa oku maka otu ije anyị nwere onwe anyị jidere. Oge nwere nọ na bụ nwanne unu nwoke n'eleji akpọ Bright maọbụ obi ngwa. Abụkwara onye adị m naanị nọ nga, adịkwa nwanne m nwoke ma na-abụ mkpụrụ aga ije na because we move abụghị ije otu onye. Achọrọ m ta nwanne m nwoke kpọtụrụ ọhanaeze. Nwanne m nwoke bịarịla nga anyị kpọtụrụ ọhanaeze ọnụ.
Aha m bụ Maazị Chiemezu, na-ejemaka nọ mbụ Maazị Mezu. Ndị otu nọ.
Anyị biko aga m ikele asụsụ ndị ka anyị ndị ngwa Maazị Nuwo na-awụ nọ ka nọ nka. Ebe ọ bụla ịnọdụ a n'olu anyị ke na-abụ dịka m kwuru na mbụ, ọ bụ oge nzukọ ndị ngwa na redio Biafra. Anyị chọrọ iji gwata ụmụnne anyị ukwu maka ihe banyere ihe ije na anyị nọ n'ime ya. Ndị sụrụ bekee sịla we move abụghị ije otu onye. So dịka ọ dị ugbu anyị ga-iji nwatakịrị oge anyị nwere mee tụọ onye na ụfọdụ okwu ndị ere anyị. Dịka nwanne m nwoke mara na-abụ mkpọrụ nga na anyị nnọdụ ya emeghe na Chiemezu atụfụla ọnụ. Nwanne dị otu iji hụta nwatakịrị ihe na anyị chọrọ imetụgbu otu o ji nụrụ. Ọ bụ ihe dị mma na anyị kwesịrị ịgwa ndị ngwa ihe gbasara ije nwere nweta anyị ga-emechi ọnụ sị mebi anyị ngọdọkpọ sị otu ọbụla o ji nnọọ anyị ngwere ya otu adịghị nwere ịgwa ndị mmadụ abụghị ekwesịrị ka ndị ngwa sorola ihe omume bụ nwere onwe Biafra. Nwanne tụfuru ndị mmadụ ọnụ.
Ndị ka anyị ndewo nwanne m nwoke ịkapịọla okwu ọnụ n'oge abalị a. N'eziokwu ọ bụ ihe mmasị na ha obi ụtọ, ọ bụ ihe ntọrọ ụtọ dịka ụtọ na enyi na ndị ngwa niile nke bịakọta n'ọrụ otu nna. Anyị hazie onwe anyị n'otu obi n'otu udo iji nyere onwe anyị aka ka ala ngwa mbụ ha ga-eda n'ahịa. N'oge ebela mgbe ala ngwa mbụ a na-elewe anya na adịghị ka achịwe oge ka ha gaala gbowa ala ngwa ga-abụ ihe. N'oge na-ekwe n'anya mgbe ihe nwere nke rọsụta ji tiwe ya nọsi ka my brother ọ bụ onye batara ala ngwa ka ala ngwa ama ya mma. So ọ bụ obi ụtọ, ọ bụ mmasị la anyị ga-edi n'otu okwu a ya ha genge tọgwụ ụtọ na ntị ka ụmụnne anyị wee ma ndị nnukwu ka wee nnọkọta anyị nnọkọta okwu ihe akala ha ka ha dị mma ka obi ndị anyị ụtọ dịkwa ndị dị ụtọ. Ndewo Mazi Kelechi.
Udo dere nwanne okwu mbụ n'ishami ya kere ka ndị oke mmadụ ndị ukpo dịka nwanne anyị nwoke m kwuru igwu n'okpebe eziokwu achọrọ m iji ohere a mee ka ọhaneze ndị ngwa niile ebe ọbụla nọdụ atolu anyị n'uhuruchi a fee elekere dịkụwo mbụ o gwerela nkeji 32 gafee elekere onye atọ nke uhuruchi n'obodo anyị mbụ Biafra land mbụ ebe anyị nọdụ ekwu okwu ọ bụrụ na ịnụtụbeghị maka ihe gbasara n'ịbụmafọ ngwa ebe ọbụla gị nọ ịra anụ ihe gbasara iji nwere onwe the restoration of Biafra ka ma ka onye isi anyị bụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu mbụ ndị ịkwụ ụgbọ ya da akpọ femfe na ntị ya rara ka ọ bụ anyị bịara isi aba ururu aja ma ọ bụ hụ ụmụntakịrị na anyị ndị ime agaghị mbụ sọrị ihe m chọrọ imegbu otu ịmata bụ ọ bụrụ ịbụ nwa afọ ngwa chetakwala isi ala ngwa nọt dukwala ọkwa east ịnọ ịnọbeghị gaa chọọ nye ahara ihe gbasara ije nwere onwe egeza kasara chimoge ndu so ya bụkwana len nọ ebe nwa afọ ngwa ịnọ mba ofesi achọrọ m ime timala ndị ngwa niile a na-anyụkọtala mamịrị ọnụ to nwee ike mgba ọfụfụ a na-abịakọtala nna site na-ejeji mmadụ eji bụ nwanne ya o doro m anya na ala ngwake na anyị zitere nọ n'ime ya ji abụ ha ọbụla anyị fụtara ime anyị nji eme emechie ya ike adịghị so onye ọbụla ala amaghị ntụ ndị ngwale eji emeghe achọrọ m iji ohere akpọtụrụ ụmụnna anyị onye ọbụla bịa nda na-eji ha n'ụha anya adụbi ọnụ ejikwa na anụ ha na-egbu anụ eke mfere efe to adị m iji ohere ada agwụta ụmụnna anyị onye ọbụla ebe ọbụla ị nọ bịa nda na ihe ndị ngwa dị ime ihe gbasara iji nwere onwe a ọ bụghị naanị ndị kera naanị bụ ndị elere anya ije nwere nwebụ ha ọbụla onye ọbụla m kwesịrị ime ka ọ bụla ije eme ya ada aga bịa nda ka anyị nyụkọta mamịrị ọnụ ka ọ gbawa ọfụfụ so ọ bụ otu anyị jide eme dịka oge anyị na-ehi gbaghị nna ahụ nwanne n'ihi nwere ịtụfụtụrụ ụmụnna ọnụ maka ihe gbasara ije nwere onwe abụ onye ọbụla ga-anọ dịka m jụrụ gị na mbụ achọrọ m ọhaneze nwekwa ike nwoke okwu ọdọ na ihe gbasara ije nwere onwe na dịghị ndụmọdụ inwe ihe ụmụnna anyị ma ndị nọ n'ụlọ ma ndị nọ mba ofesi
eziokwu ndụmọdụ m dị inyewe mbụ onye ọbụla fụta ebe ọbụla ị nọ fụta ihe tara ahụghị anya anyị agbazifụ ịdị esensu anyị mụrụ mbụ ihe mbụ ngị nyere anyị aka anyị nweta ha anyị chọrọ ọgbakọ uru ịbịa onye ke mbara gị ebe onye ke na-abara gị ebe onye ọbụla gwefute onwe ya ka anyị mee otu a ka anyị mee otu mkpụrụ okwu anyị ndị ikwusi ike mbụ ha gbasara ala mgbata ọ nọsi ike so ọ bụrụ ebe ga-ebu mmadụ ngacha ebe ọbụla ọ nọ ya abata n'udo obi adị ya mma so mmadụ asị onye ọbụla pụtanụ bịa tinye aka nọ ka anyị nlụcha anyị njikọ ime ka ala Biafra nkarị ya maka bịa mma ahụ na ka ọ mara ama ndewo
udo dịrị ịma ihe dị ime ụfọdụ ara ịghọtacha ha anyị dị mecho ma ha anyị ndị ime ma ọ bụ ha afọ asatọ ụmụnna gị ntị m agwụ na otu onye eze nsị na your excellency ọ bụ only 4 years isi ọgwụ ya bụ ahịa gị gaala afọ asatọ ọtụke na anyị ndị ime bụ ihe gbirigbiri o nweghị mgbe ebe anyị mechara ya akwụ ha anyị nnọgbo mbụ otu anyị ga-eji dọta ala anyị ndọta ogbo bịa dọtatụ ala bụ bịa kwatụ ute abịa ka otu ụtọ anyị ga-eji gbagote nwa ga-aba anyị nje aruo ịkpara gị ibele ka dịkwere gị ese ma ịkpakwa nga ịkpara etu ochekọmara ahụ gị ihe tụọra hiruo ala ehiruo so achọrọ m iji ohere adị ebe ọgụ ụmụnna anyị mata na ndị a nọ na gọọmenti si na ọ bụ ala ọnụtụrụgbo ọkpashiwo ebe eziokwu bụla ọchịchị mbụ ya gụwa ya agụwa dịka ọ dịgbo onye ọbụla maara otu ụbọchị njinarala afọ mbọrịla na ọgwụ gawala ọ bụrụ na afụtafu ugbo liti ya aka n'ije nwere onwe ama m ọnọdụ anyị na unu ga-enọ kemgbe eziokwu bụla ije nwere onwe adịghị onye ọsọ nsọ onye ọbụla fụta bịa sọpọtụ ihe Maazị Nnamdi Kanu dị ime onye ọbụla mbụ nwa afọ ngwa ebe ọbụla gị nọ ọ bụghị adị eme gị isi afọ na ha ndị a dị ime laa abụghị ndị iberibe ile anya dịka o jidiri bụ ọ bụrụ na ereghị ihu ụzọ ị kwesịrị ịda anụ ihe nwa ọbụla ị nọ bụ ereghị ihu ụzọ ereghị ịnụ ihe onye nwere anwụ nka gị mma adịkwana onye anyị bara ịtụ nne mmiri anyị dị isi ndị ngwa ebe ọbụla gị nọ jisie ike bịa ga-adụrụ ihe na anyị ndị ime ka anyị nwekwana ike rụtụ ọrụ nọ n'ụzọ rịa ide emela adịghị ọrụ anyị ndị ikwu okwu ala bụ otu anyị ga iji mee ka eze Chineke aha dị ikwu okwu ya tọbịa n'elu ụwa nke mbụ Biafra adịghị ọhụụ ọbụla ntị anyị adịghị ọhụụ Biafra mbụla ntị anyị ọ bụsị ihe dị kemgbe amụọ nna nna anyị wee dịka e mere ka anyị mata anyị abụghị ndị Naijiria ọ bụ otu udo ji mee bata onye sịla ya anọjuola adịghị ihe ọjọọ bụ nwatakịrị ga-amụcha ọrụ iji na-edu ya ụlọ so ọ dị wute mgbe ụfọdụ mbụ adịghị ekpokwu ihe gbasara Biafra ụfọdụ ụmụnna anyị ada ala azụ dasị ladị igbu mmadụ nwanna gee ntị m agba iwu anaghị isila nwa atụrụ Jizọs nwa na-aragbu onwe ya na mmiri atụrụ anakwana isi ta ihe nna nwe dị ibele ọhịa anyị ele ọkụkọ ke na-egbole abata lakpu ka nwere nwe ya ọ bụghị n'ezi ije ke na ndị nna nna anyị gara bịa gara anyị gaduru anya nga n'otu na gboo ogbe anyị afụtala ime gịnị ịga agaruo ya agaruo so ebe ọbụla ị nọ ịdị ịnụ ha anyị ndị ka mebi ịdị ịnụ ihe gbasatụrụ ije Biafra ya dị ka ọbụla ndị ngwa akwụ ụlọ ya la anyị vụdị ya n'isi o la anyị nwere ihete o ebe ọbụla ị nọ la anyị nwe ihe ka ị ga-aga n'ọla ụha anya aha mbụ so ihe m dị ikwu okwu ya ọ bụgịrị na onye ọbụla ịfụtara igbe a na-enwe ike tinye aka mee ihe na lie ma gị rute ọnụ n'ụzọ relide emela onye chere anyị n'ala anyị mbata ma anyị ọma mere onye dị ga anyị ntị ọbụla bụ ogboghe bịa na ịbatala redio gboo oge nzukọ ndị ngwa la redio Biafra ndị nụrụ dị n'olu egwu ụmụnne na ụmụnna gị ndị ngwa nke na-abụ ohere ka anyị chọrọ iji gbasara ụmụnna anyị ozi ọma ndị ala arịghị n'ọrụ tee ewu ike n'ụha anyị ndị ka na adịghị ọrụ anyị dị ikpokwe na-abụghị iji mụrụ onwe onye ọbụla mbụ nwa afọ ngwa na-akwụ ụlọ aha ya bụ sọrị igbo onye eze igbo onye chief nke ọbụla ala ebe ụla nke ọbụla ichiri adịghị ọrụ adị ikpokwe bụ na-abụ oge nwere onwe ọ bụ oge restoration of sovereign state of Biafra ọ bụ ihe ndị nna nna anyị mere anyị megbudekwanye ya mee ya otu eji eme ya mgba bụ ogbe anyị alagharịala so anyị chọrọ iji ohere a takpọtụrụ ụmụnna anyị ndị ngwa so onye ọbụla ebe ọbụla nọ n'ozi bekee nwa ọbụla gị nọ magharịa ahụ na ihe na-abụ oge nzukọ ndị ngwa anyị nọkwado echi unu Abu ọhaneze dị ige anyị ntọ ọbego oge nzukọ ndị ngwala redio Biafra. Nwanne m nwoke anyị ka ọlụ ubi anyị mbara la kia la oge abụghị enyi anyị onye nọ la kia makpọrọ ụla chi ndị iji eji. Biko asị mma ajọ ụla ihe gbasara ije nwere onwe na anyị ndị ime dịrị ihe bụ nwa ezigbo nwa afọ ngwa dịrị ọrụ kwesịrị ịrụ ịhụ dịghị ọrụ kwesịrị ịrụla ihe gbasara ije nwere onwe na onye mbụ nwa afọ ngwa mbatara na IPOB dị ọrụ kwesịrị ịrụ ọ bụ onye kwesịrị ide dị ihe ọgba aghara ka ọ bụ onye kwesịrị ide me ha aga aga so ọ bụghị m sị m anụtụla ọnụ.
Nwanne m nwoke eziokwu na ije Biafra anyị ya ọ bụ ihe dị mkpa ọ dị mkpa dịgba mkpa dịsi ike ahụ na Chineke mere ebe nye anyị onye ndu mbụ onye eziokwu onye ndu mbụ a na-ele ya anya a na-ele okwu esa nke mbụ ụzọ iche okwu ya ọ pụtara anyị kwesịkwa ndị ga-eme ndị mgbe niile kwesịrị ịdị eme ụta ahụ.
Oke kebụl onye ngwa bụ onye o kwesịrị onye ngwa ga anọla ije nwere onwe a o kwesịrị ide so ụkpụrụ ke Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na otu niile o jide eme ọ bụ onye nyere nwanne ya fụtara ụzọ ya akọ ihe juru ya ọnụ ọ bụ ihe dị n'ịka
ọ bụ ha m dịka nwanne m nwoke
o dere ihe ọrụ m sị m ajụ ọkwa gị mbụ na ihe gbasara ije nwere onwe anyị na anyị ndị ime oke dịka anyị kwurula mbụ ije nwere onwe na dịka onye ọbụla mbụ nwa afọ ngwa adị ndị kwesịrị ịsị na abụ adị ndị kwesịrị ịsị na ọbụ ha nwa kwesịrị iso na ije nwere onwe na adị ndị dị speshal ka ọ bụrụ onye ọbụla kwụle biko onye dịkwa anyị chere tụrụ oge dubeghị. Hello. Ndị Chukwu ngọziri ala mara mma obodo ndị na-abata ndobe without sentiment come and live with us without sentiment onye mkpọrọ emisiri onye na-echọrọ ime onye mbụ onye mata ama onye mgba obi chọrọ imebe melela ama onye mgba onye si na nchegara kama na ama onye mgba biko dịka anyị dịkwa ime anyị taa ahụ biko adị ikpe chọọchị ada arụ ọkwa dịka mara nwanne m nwoke nnọdụ ikwu dịka ihe netwọk eme na ya afọ
Okay, Mazi, it seems like your line is gone. So it ended that way. I don't know what else. So does that this is where they will end the program. It cut off. So I think next time they will do better. It was a very nice presentation, and I love the program. As I was saying, you had my initial analysis, and it's very troubling. It's very troubling. So I will open the phone line for people to call. You saw the program that came on today, and that was very nice. I love it. I have to repeat that. I love it. We're calling on the people, awaken the people. Don't hide. Don't hide. Who are you hiding from? And why are you hiding? Let me finish with Devil Mahi. Listen to him, and you ask yourself, what's wrong with him? What's wrong with him?
Totally, the kills of policemen and burning of police stations in Southeast, they are not being done by herdsmen. They are done by people across the Southeast, bandits and criminals. And my directive to policemen is that if you see anybody coming to kill you, demobilize the person. That is the rule of engagement. Police people should not fold their hands and be killed. Vehicles burnt, police stations burnt. And I want Southeast leaders to rise up to condemn this. How do we feel if because of the killing and burning of police stations in Southeast, the federal government decides to withdraw all the police people from Southeast? We should rise up to condemn what is evil. And this is very important. Those you claim are protecting us are not protecting us. Let us not create another monster in Southeast. We will all regret it. And so we have sent messages to the leadership of Mietala. Please, Ebonyi State is under tension because of these killings. And we would want them to stay out until such a time that it will be safe for the traditional ones to show face.
This is this man afraid of mighty Allah? What warranted this statement? The people are there. The people you are approaching are the ones killing you, and the ones you are attacking are those protecting themselves. This is unbelievable. Totally unbelievable. You have a government, according to you, and the government failed to protect you, and the people have taken it upon themselves to protect themselves, and you are calling them miscreants and bandits and criminals.
Open grazing, well, there is no need of talking about that because there is no cow in Ebonyi State now. There is no herdsmen in Ebonyi State now. But the position of Ebonyi State government is that we have a law on open grazing. And the native cannot, we condemn to.
Thanks to ESN. And that is why you are angry. And that is why you are appealing to Mazi. They should all go back. They should leave Biafra land and go back. Let those that are doing legitimate business stay. But the criminals, those mutilating human beings, carving up their heads, should leave our territory. Let's distinguish between those two parties. Reputable Fulanis doing legitimate business, nobody has problem with them. We don't have problem with them. But those criminals, those beheading people, those sacking villages are the people we're after. Those that dwell in the bushes, molest, rape women and rape young girls and then kill them. We don't want them. And that is those that Mazi Allah represents. Have you ever stood unequivocally, have you ever stood like this on behalf of those that are being killed? No. You've never. That is the difference. That is the difference. You are here to serve the Fulanis, not your people. The call number is +1 484 767 0848. +1 484 767 0848. Wonders shall never end. The people, you're calling on all Southeast leaders that have never condemned the atrocities committed on their own people. It is incredible. It is incredible. Very, very incredible. Mazi Allah. Mazi Allah. That is the government. Those that are killing your people. Caller, your name and where you calling from? Good morning.
Hello?
Welcome. Good morning. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I think you can hear me clear. My name is Simon. I am going to from America, Spain, with Kotika Ghana. Okay, Crow, bless every IPOB family members all over the world. Bless every Biafra working for the realization of Biafra, and bless our able leader Mazi Alozie, wherever he may be. He's going out and coming in to be blessed and protected. May God protect him, may land protect him, may the water protect him. May those who wish him evil, he will follow them. May those who wish him good, follow them. Mazi Biafra will restore. Thank you. You know, I want to say two things about the comment of Dave Omahe. Mazi, I don't think that we should expect anything much from that man. He has seen his hand and the couple with the interview his brother did. So I've named them this are coming of traitors. Omahe is very difficult to see him as Igbo man or whatever. So one is protecting, he's telling Allah. So hold on a little bit that area is not conducive for them now. When we are watching all of them, every of their steps they are making, we love them. That is right gone. There was a time I didn't get here. Maybe on one of the programs I said, the time will come, we'll start hearing something from people we don't expect. Someone with the asylum the British government is giving the Biafrans. As long as they mention that name Biafra, at least we send message to our enemies because they know that Biafra, up to tomorrow, if you go to BBC office, Biafra is being served there with gold. Recognized countries in the world. but they think they can hide it, but they cannot. What we are saying to them is this: we are not trying to leave that land to anybody, because we know some of their agenda is to come Biafra land like Australia. This is some of their agenda, they will not tell you. We are not going anywhere. We are saying that we want to come back. We want to go and police our land. But it's a welcome development. I can't criticize this. There are people who still need the asylum, but what you should know is this: people coming or people who want to enter, are they IPOB family member? Are they better activists? You know, British, they are very, very British. They come and pick some guys and train them, call them IPOB members or Biafran activists and start doing another thing. They are good in all those things. They did this type of thing in the Biafran war. When they use a Biafran Nigerian soldiers, give them clothes, they start committing atrocities in some areas. So we should pay attention. Anything your enemy gets to you, look it very well before you eat. Mazi, I think I will leave it. I don't have more to say, but we'll see some good things. Let us use the positive and leave the negative one.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Thank you. Thank you very much. The call number is +1 484 767 0848. Who are those being offered asylum? That's what I asked. And why the asylum? Where are you going to apply for it? Where they will get your information and turn it over? Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Hello, Mazi.
Good morning.
Ngedoma. Abu Mazi Arumo Robinson. See, nobody Enugu na-akpọ.
Welcome.
Mazi, thank you. Mazi Alozie for the good work we have people are doing for us. Thank God. God have given us winning. We are winning. So we don't mind all these people, politicians, governors, Umati or Wike or Abiela. They know they have failed. They are just running calculators, talking rubbish. They know have failed. Nothing will save them anymore. Because we have won the war almost. So I want to encourage every IPOB member to stay resolute. Our God is at work. And we must follow it. Anything you can do to just to support ESN. Nothing less, nothing more. The governor will not save you. They are the one plotting evil in our land, encouraging our enemies to come and take our land, but God will not allow it. Thank you, Mazi Alozie. The best thing to happen to a Biafran is the ESN. Nothing more, nothing less. We must support them truly with our last blood. All these things, Abuvago or waiting they may call themselves, they cannot do anything. They just may talk. They cannot even establish any security outfit because they have failed. Who will go there who will employ? Who will give their child to go and stay with the governors? Our enemies. Those governors are our enemies. We have seen them. Nothing will deceive us anymore. Thanks to Kabiam and thank Martin and the car. God will bless him and bless all IPOB members. Mazi Alozie, I'm Aaron Robinson calling from Enugu. Thank you. And God bless you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Mazi Alozie, good afternoon. My name is Mazi Okonkwo. I'm calling from the city of Netherlands.
Welcome, Mazi Okonkwo. Go ahead.
God bless you, Mazi. Mazi, I just want to thank you. And this is my second time of calling. And I would like to say that you're doing a very good job. And may God bless you, bless your family, like I used to say. Mazi Alozie, there's something I want to chip in based on the Asylum initiative. Mazi Alozie, I think we have a leader who understands this trickiest and devilish British. And I will suggest, let's hear from our leader, Mazi Nnamdi, so that we can know his final decision based on this asylum, whether our people will take it or not. And we cannot just stand now and say something, because Biafra is just like we're still fragile, and our leader understands these people. God sent him there to understand these people. And we also want to hear from most of our brothers, those who have been in this process of asylum in British, what is really happening now to them, Mazi Alozie. And notwithstanding, Mazi Alozie, there is something when you played, where you were analyzing the voice of this idiot of Fulani, Shehu or whatever, Garoba. Mazi Alozie, there's something, you finished already the topic. You said the reason why we are agitating is because of their, I could say, their then being a dictatorship, if I could put it good, what you said. Mazi Alozie, we didn't just stand up one day and begin to agitate that we want to get Biafra. It is because the Fulani is a dictator. I want to bring you back to so that you can understand what God used you today to teach us. Mazi Alozie, these people are dictators. Forget whatever they are saying. I want to tell all the whole Biafras we must be resolute. Biafra is what we want, and nobody can take it away from us. Whether they give us asylum or they don't give us asylum, Mazi Alozie, we must get Biafra. Even if I thought we get Biafra, there are people also that would think that Biafra is not suitable for them. They can go to hell and take asylum. And another word for asylum in Yoruba language, aduro. You know, aduro means wait here. So British want us to wait somewhere until they accomplish their duty. Mazi Alozie, we can't wait anywhere. But I'm waiting for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to accomplish it. Mazi Alozie, may your days be long. I raise my case. Over.
Thank you very much. Thank you. We must look before we leap. I ask questions. And that is the prudent thing for people to do. Ask questions. Why the asylum? Who is applying? Where? Where are they applying from? And where are they applying to? That is the question. At least you put these two and two together, you will come with an answer. Who are those applying for the asylum? Why are they applying for the asylum? Let's be very reasonable. Call out your name and where you're calling from.
Mazi, good morning, sir, from here.
Good morning.
Welcome. My name is Mazi Alozie. I'm calling from Indianapolis, USA. Mazi Alozie, thank you for your good work. Today not any fees. The case shows that what we are doing is making waves for the British to grant our people asylum. But what we don't know is all these people that castigating Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, castigating Ipob, they are the people that will first of all go and apply this asylum even before I have Ipob. In America, there are many people that don't even live in Uganda. They never live in the north. They take Boko Haram to get the asylum in America here. The same thing, this is that the British they announced now that they want to get asylum. All these people shouting they're not from Biafra, and we should not count them from Biafra. All of them will go and take this asylum now. This is how black people, their heart are attacking. It's like cheating. People are working now, people that are working now. The people that will take this asylum are people that don't even belong to, that claim they're not from Igbo, they're not from Biafra. Some people from Igbo, Zabrama, we claim to be IPOB or a Biafra person to claim this asylum. My take there, this asylum issue, is that what we are doing is entering. That's why I'm asking everybody, if you don't know how to do it, now is the time we need to put more gear, shoot our gear to gear 5. That the world, what we are doing, coming here every day, and they announcing, talking, sacrificing our time, Mazi Alozie, all the nation presenter, sacrificing their time, our leader giving us less than 2 days. It's to indicate that the world power, they are hearing it. Let me tell our people, what power Britain would not even like to go to war. Because we're everywhere. We're everywhere in their land, in Tamare, not every look and corner. Okay? So they won't want to go to war in Nigeria. Not that they want to be peaceful. For this asylum, they get me that what you are doing is enter. If you don't have Twitter, go and tweet now, retweet. Don't belong to all these people shouting their coordinator. They don't have no Twitter handle, no Facebook handle. But they show their coordinator. Don't belong to them. Tweet, share Facebook, share everything that you have to do. Book your one. I'm calling for my people. You know, you are from Ogu, IPP member. You are living in diaspora. We have a forum where we are raising money to put hospital. You know what I learned in all our communities. this year, want to book the transmission everywhere. So that our people back home, our youth back home, can kick in the struggle. You can call this number, +1 317 476 7702, +1 317 476 7702. Please, if you know that this announcement doesn't concern you, don't call me, please. We are in this movement for Biafra. I'm calling on Ogundichi, living in that IPOB member. So call this number. Not that you be calling me for business, please. Please. Thank you, man. Let me drop it there.
Thank you very much. The call number +1 484 767 +1 484 767 0848. We have to look at the situation. What got to me was Garba Shehu talking about we approaching Buhari for money. Who approached him? Let him name the group. Let him name those that approached him. Call your name and where are you calling from?
Doctor, good evening from my location. I remain Mazi Alozie. Mazi, we have to appreciate our beloved leader, Mazi Alozie, memory zone. It's quite unfortunate that because of technical this thing, they couldn't come up as a promise today. And we have to appreciate our men of valors everywhere all around the world, fanaticals, radicals, Mazi, and especially the heavenly sent spirit of vengeance, doing the needful. We appreciate all of them. Mazi, your topic today, I think we cannot forget in a hurry what Uchemefo did few months before he caught the major harm. When he wrote to London House, the paper he wrote to the petition he wrote to the London House, asking British to stop giving our people asylum because whatever. This is the people that gave him that asylum. Mazi, now this is what the British want because they know what they are doing. They think they can give us asylum, call our people outside, so Fulani take our land. It's not possible. And we have always said the time without number. Whatever British is surviving today is from Biafra land. If you watch that Brent oil, that red oil that is what they use to determine the price of oil around the globe. And that Brent type of oil is from Biafra land. Our people should be well informed now that we cannot be deceived once again. Because of what they are doing and what they are stood. You can see what Omar Devil Omar said. And everybody knows their stand. We know their stand. 2 days ago, Devil Omar launched 20 Sena buses for Ebubag security at his new government house, Ebony. And these are the people you will say to come and defend you. But we thank God for Mazi Alozie, who just brought this man at the right time. At the right time. So what we did is a referendum, like the media tweeted and he tweeted. We don't need that. They are useless asylum. We want to go home. We are tired in this diaspora. All of us want to go home. But until we start touching that thing that is giving them that, they put their hope. Those is in Biafra land. The moment we start touching them now, hey, Mazina, they go look for us. So they will look for us. They will look for us. You see this user Britain that exited from Europe here where we are. They don't want other people to go. Of course, Onion said it. They will be decimated. They must be decimated. Scotland, everybody will go. Well, let us see how it goes. We are here in their domain everywhere. And we are not afraid. Let them build their prisons in Europe. We are ready. We are more than 120 countries. Why must we be afraid? How many are there? Or you are minding the idiots, those uncircumcised idiots that are blowing their mouths. Of course, talk is cheap. Anybody can say that nonsense they're saying. But our people should remain absolutely resolute and consistent. Remove fear. Don't fear. The land belongs to us. It's not a privilege. It's our right. Chukwokaba kept us there, and we must get it. 1970 is not now. 1970 is not, I will always say it, because our forefathers, even you as a veteran, you people don't have this media, you people don't, nobody was good as they are raising money here and there. Nobody will sponsor all of you, except Gabon and a few other countries. Your brothers and your sisters were not in diaspora. Mas, we are in diaspora, we are not afraid. Nothing, that land belongs to us, and we must get it by fire, by force. Mas, I leave it here, I remain correct, and there was
There were. Thank you very much. Thank you. This is live broadcast from Radio Biafra USA. Caller, your name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, good afternoon, Mazi Alozie. Good afternoon from here.
Welcome.
Thank you for your job, what you are doing. I just want to add my voice to what is trending again. Before I go on, let me say good afternoon from here to all friends of Biafrans, lovers of freedom lovers. I salute you. Our leader is Mazi Alozie. I salute you. I'm Rabbi Charles, speaking from my location. I am here again to add my voice to what is trending. Mazi, before I commence, I would like to say this. Asylum, a political asylum is the right thing to do. It's your human right. It's your human right, but there are some intricacies here. You know, remember the last clip Wazirike sent out. He said in that clip that you don't know the diplomats, the ambassadors talking to me. You hear that? He said that. I have the clip. He said you don't know the ambassadors, the diplomats talking to me. So that he confirmed that there is an issue or there are problems here. He confirmed to them that there is marginalization, there is a kind of imbalanced situation in Nigeria. So all along, he knows about the situation, but he kept quiet. Then when the pressure began to intensify, he started talking. So he said that we shouldn't be vocal. Anything that happened, nobody should come to claim that he's the one that did it. I don't know whom he's trying to educate, but this is what he was saying. Now, all of a sudden, you see something that came up, and they said I saw it at Linda Ikeji's blog when she brought it out that IPOB and MASOB are now being granted asylum in United Kingdom. Okay, and I know where this thing is gravitating to. It happened before in the past in South Africa. You know, anybody, a slave will get his pay. Wazirike, he has been working with these people, and they will always come and tell the rest of the Biafrans, you know what, Wazirike is a freedom fighter. He's involved in this thing. The asylum program is also extended to MASOB members. So what is going to happen right now is admit that he is part of this movement. He's a freedom fighter. He said he's actually the one that trained our leader, that he knows his limitations, he knows his capability. Our Wazirike was now testifying all these things, telling them, reassuring them. Each time he comes on air, he will say that he's one of the principalities in Biafran land, in the southeast region. Okay. And there comes another principality that Wazirike cannot understand. How come this man that was under me now is a principality? He tried everything to muscle him, to put him down. It didn't work. And all of a sudden, security is set up, Eastern Security Network. That is a game changer. So Wazirike want to participate in this glorious thing. But you know how the Western powers, diplomatic world, how they do. If you work for them, before they give you what you are looking for, let's say when ANC was fighting, they asked ANC, I know you see what Buthelezi did, and he's not in your good book. So you have to sign a treaty that in this government of yours, you're going to get what you're looking for, yes. But you will sign a treaty that you will never hurt Buthelezi. You will never touch Mangosuthu Buthelezi. I believe you can see the rest is history. You can see it because the record stated it there. Now, they will come again and say, well, Wazirike is here. I and is one of the freedom fighters. Are you going to have government of national unity with myself? These guys, I don't know where they're coming from, but let's see what is going to unfold. But what I'm trying to tell our people is this: asylum is your human right. Is your human right. You have the right for political asylum if you feel endangered. All along, UCHMFO was telling them or trying to tell them, or you told them, there is no issue. There is no issue. That was why they canceled what they canceled in United Kingdom. I saw it. Okay, now a new dimension came. They admitted there is issue, but this thing now we have to extend it to MASOP and IPOB. But there is something there, a clause. If you are back home and you are fighting, because it was Rike said, he knows where all the Eastern security people are. So if you are there and they are telling you, come to UK to take asylum, you are a dead man, don't try it. If you are in UK already and you needed asylum to establish yourself, it's your constitutional right, it's your human right. You have to go for it. But no one is sending you to become a spy or to work for this or work for that. So if you want everyone, like the guy that called in the Netherlands, asylum in Yoruba means Aduro. Aduro means Shereba, wait here. For a while, you're going to wait for a certain place. You might be in asylum camp. It might be a different kind of asylum that you have. They will ask you, when did you arrive? What made you to leave? Were you in danger? All these questions they will ask you, and they will certify if you are really from that region. Do you speak any of the languages over there? And if they are not sure, they can even ask you some certain questions. What is the color of Biafran flag and what the currency are you using? All those questions they're going to ask you. But it is your right. It is not for you to go and sell yourself, sell your people. It is your right. UCHMFO had it. UCHMFO went through that. He got his status there. When he climbed through the ladder, he cut it off, saying nobody should climb it again when he was spoken to. So it is your right to go for asylum, and you need a guide. I believe our beloved doctor who used to be our national UK coordinator and his deputy, Valde, we are all into it, helping our people to put their feet on the ground. You need it. If not, you will be illegal. You won't have the ability to work. You will not be eligible to work, and you will not be eligible to have medical treatment. But if you have status, if they have given you what you need to remain in a country, you can now go for medical checkup, because many people are eating a lot of things, especially in the Western world. Some of those things are not good for your body. And some of those, there are some other hereditary sickness or disease that some families, when you get to a certain age, maybe 50, so certain things will start malfunctioning. Some certain things won't be functioning accurately or properly in your body. So you need medical support in order for you to get what you're looking for, or put your health, your life in order. Any person in Europe that is not documented is living a very dangerous lifestyle. So it is not something that we can reject. It is a welcoming development. Above all, UK, we have to do what is needful, like giving call for referendum, or instruct the zoo government to grant referendum to all the indigenous people, especially Biafrans, Oduduwas, and ask them questions. In this communion, in this holy union, we found ourselves. Are you willing to continue, or are you willing to go your separate ways? Referendum is very vital. Our leader has been speaking for it and demanding from the zoo government to do the needful to grant people referendum, that there is killing, ethnic cleansing, marginalization, man humanity to man, oppression, looting, and now we found the private part of our people in Chinese port in China, and they were singing a kind of demonic song to eat before they will eat that that private part? Is it a welcoming development? That is why I'm very, very restless. Anyone that knows me will know that I'm not happy. Mazi, I will stop here, but it is a welcoming development for now. But you can't just go there with your kidney and lungs, even your heart, that you want to take asylum and you jump inside frying pan. And those of us that are in Biafra land, do not go anywhere. If they tell you come and go and live in United Kingdom, they did it to Avengers, and today we saw what happened.
Exactly.
There is no green grass anywhere.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about, Rabbi. Asylum from who to who? Those in London, yes, I understand, but those at home, let them not go, because when you go, they will hand you over. That's why I say from who to who, from who to where. So we must be very, very crafty with this they are offering. For those in London, yeah, they can do that. Caller, your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, Mazi, good evening, sir. Mazi Chukwu is calling from my location.
Welcome.
Yeah. Mazi, thank you so much for my call. Thank you for the job well done you're doing for your children. But I think Lavachas has come to clear some issues now, because apparently when you called earlier in Mazi Alozie's program, some people misunderstood what he was saying. But at least he came and make it more clear now on what we are talking about, because after he called, so many people reacted in this asylum issue. Our leader, we are going to hear more from him and what he's going to say. I support the guy that was talking about our leader. We follow him, because this asylum thing, he said in one of his programs, if you don't give us Biafra or referendum, our people are going to troop into your place. You're going to have a handful of our people rushing for asylum. So I don't know what Britain is responding with, because I don't trust anything that comes from Britain at this time. But Abacha is like he said, don't come from Biafra land to UK going to seek asylum, but we still going to subject to our leaders' pronouncement on this particular issue. Well, where I wanted to go to is that the video that he played. If Dave Omar is going to try his best, I know that. He's working very hard to save himself and also try to feed some of our youth. And of course, I hope they are listening, that they are not allowed to join the APRO that they formed. That something has nothing to do with what is happening in police station and the rest of them. That Ebubago is to fight yourself. You understand? So that's what he meant. The police that have been killed, the police that are the ones that have been killing our people, multiple blocks, adopting people, putting them in jail for doing nothing. Even when you are just being pointed and you are told that you are not part of this, but they still put you in jail. So these are some things that we are trying to correct, and the Eastern Security Network is doing the needful, and the heavily spent on non-government men, which we don't know. We believe that these are the part of the people that they have killed in the time past. They are subjected to torture, and maybe they died and they come back to life and said, no, we are going to avenge the death. They killed them, or those ones that they have marginalized and bring them down. So they decided not to avenge what happened. So there is no way you can go and start joining this in order to fight the people that are fighting for the injustice that have been created by these people. If we look at the horse that are as a whole and the mistake, you can see Dave Omar has been trying to do some work, but he has not stopped people from killing other people or make a comment. If the way he's talking about now, the people that are burning police stations are from Southeast, he should have been saying this from the beginning, that the Fulani are killing our people and ask them to leave. It's not because of this Eastern Security Network that have come to chase them away. Otherwise, they won't go. They will still be there killing you guys. So what is it? Fulani is gone. This unknown government is not killing innocent people. They are not destroying any property. Eastern Security doesn't destroy, doesn't harass anybody. There's no checking point for them. So what is there? Ebubago is for what now? because the main people that we want them to live have left our land. And there's going to be peace. The cow is no longer there. So there's a peace in Ebonyi State now. Because they have left nicely that we want them to live peace. They don't. They say they are not going to live because the governor is protecting them. If Devuma feels that threatening, he should go to Sokoto to their master and stay there with the Sokoto master of religion. Stay there with them. But in our land, there is no plan. The security network of Batro has no ground, has no place in our place. So no one should worry about that. So, but if you decide to die, you can jump into the back wagon, the one that they have bought you car, and give you maybe a pump action. You know what is going to happen. If the police cannot stand it, you cannot stand it as a youth. There's no need. Instead of that, turn the gun up behind you and kill the person that gives you the gun. That's the only thing you can do. The security is fair now. There's no longer cow eating our cassavas and yam. So there's no need. There's no need for any security. There's no need for you to join anything. Man, I'm just talking to my face because I'm also from my state. And what has been happening in our state was so bad that my mother's farm, if she start more 27,000, they performance. We didn't get even up to one person of the these people that are calling, they know the history. They know what is happening in Ebonyi State, that there's no farm for us, nothing is happening. Even the person that is organizing the embargo, there was a time Fulani ate over 11 million rice plant. He was shouting, man, they want to form a bag against the state. Mazi
Ndewo. Caller, your name and where you calling from? Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Good evening, Mazi Alozie. This is Ogogo from London.
Welcome, Ogogo.
Yeah, Mazi Alozie, thank you for your work and your team as well. Because I know some people will be helping you, in internet stuff. So not only you can do it, anybody who is supporting you on what you're doing, Almighty guide every one of them and give them more strength. Can I call upon the angel that is doing a good job, the UGM? Please, I want you to add some certain salt into the wound. Add more salt into the wound. These governors need to be. We don't need them. I don't know why they should be there. ESN, you're doing a great job. Amadike, I do send your interactive you're supposed to have today with this man. He's from Kenya. But it's happened. I don't think he didn't come on air. I will like it. The next one you're gonna come. Bring the Patrick Lumumba. Let them get into the interview. This is a fight to rule West Africa, and I know you got the energy. I know you got whatever they need to rule Africa. Please, West Africa, we are interested. We are not interested in Northern Africa. Robert Charles said something about it well, The thing about it, I was surprised when I started seeing, this Masob attaching into what IPOB is doing. This is surprising. But I remember then, now he said it then comes to my mind. I say, okay. Britain know their way. Their way is not, once they know that you got the power of vote, they always look for some funny way to enter inside you. Do you understand? Everybody know that Masob is no more in this struggle. How come all of a sudden Britain is talking about Asylum, attacking IPOB and attacking Masob? They are trying to let you know they want to get sea from this area to enter because Biafra is not negotiable. We got the power, we got the vote to get Biafra. So Britain will always look for a very tiny place to get into what they are looking for. So maybe they want to use Masob. So all eyes will be on Masob now. What is beyond me with the British attitude? They are reasonable people, but what is beyond me is how they could be able to come to Biafra and rape our resources, including infrastructure. We can't even have it. No hospital, no good road, no factory. And China is there making money, supplying lots of rubbish rubbish and insulting us. Which we the powerhouse is supposed to be in Biafra land. You know, manufacturing house is supposed to be in Biafra land where we serve the world because Britain is taking resources. But their action in this thing is beyond me. You hand over power to Fulani to rule Igbo man, and yet you take Igbo man's resources. Britain, I try to get, reason it by myself. When I look at the sort of infrastructure here, and the one they get rid of, the one they destroy, even that the one that's supposed to be beneficial in Biafra land, which we can put in place and make good use of it, or they destroy it. Unbelievable. So I realize the bottom line there is that they are picking up the politicians, which politicians they pick up in Biafra land are criminals. They don't know what they are doing. Up to today, they are still doing what they are doing. And here again in UK, you know Labour Party. Mazi Alozie, you see Labour Party. You see some of this Labour Party, all these old politicians, I see them, I've spoken to them. They will tell you they supported Biafra during 1966-67. When you talk to them, boys, MP, can we talk now? Can you support us now? They will tell you, oh, they don't hold office. It's for you to see that, these people, their hand is filthy. So I concur with Rabbi Charles in regard to Masob. There is a reason why they Britain do that. Masob name should not be there. So, dear friends, all eyes should be on Masob. But the asylum issue is a welcome development. Please let them not trick you for you to come to UK. It is for those that are here already. Mazi Alozie, that's all I want to contribute. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, Google. That's exactly what I was referring to. Those that are in UK already, that's fine. But when you're at home, you go to British embassy, you're giving yourself up. I'm just making it known to you. For those in the UK, they are there already. They are entitled to it. They should apply for it because that's what they were trying to thwart before, but they failed. So anything they do to get you to reveal your identity from Biafra land is a no-no. That's why I asked you, where are you applying to where? So it's very clear. Caller, your name and where you calling from. Good morning.
My name is Mazi about the educated from Ogu, Mako Ogu, Enugu province. I live in Abakaliki. I thank you people very much for all you people are doing for us, Biafra. What I'm trying to say about the serum that Britain giving to us. I follow our leader NNAMDI'S. He said, thank you very much for your offer, but what we need is referendum. And Mazi Babas has already cleared us. We that in Biafra, we can leave our land going to United Kingdom to do what? If everybody, all the men that in Biafra land leave Biafra land and go to Fulani, we take our land over now. Before we come back, nothing left to us. So we are here to defend our land. We are not going an inch. And there is nothing. I don't think there is what something that Nigeria can do to us. No. Where they are getting some of us because they always come in the night, come abduct anybody. And I always tell people, all the men in Biafra land, make sure that you are ready anytime. And always Twitter and send message in Facebook. All the men in Biafra land should train himself or herself very well to defend yourself in any way. And you don't, when somebody come to you and tell you to enter motor, you just enter like a mummy. You show you know where they are taking you to. You show that you're a man and nobody can hold you. So what I'm advising our people now is this. Because sometimes I always say it. Whether Igbo man or a Biafran, whether you go school or they are not go school, they have a sense. They have sense. Stay clear from all these things that Britain is trying to do now. Our own land is more important than what they are talking about. They don't have what we have. God give us everything, not because of the fools that we have as a leader. That's why we are suffering here. I want everybody train yourself hard. That is the way you train yourself. 3 men cannot do you anything. And I will continue to advise my people. Whether you like it or not, we already hate. We don't know Ebube or Ebube Mag or Ebube Guinea. What we know is Eastern Security Network. What we know is Eastern Security Network. If you want to join, you go and join. Defend their people. Fight like a man. We are winning the war. We are winning. And our leader, God give us powerful leader, the most strong leader I ever see since I started following Biafra. Yes, definitely right. I followed Wazirike then. But when I realized that when they are starting to give us some of envelope, I asked myself that day, is it what we are here to do? Is to collecting something? That is the day I left myself, because I pure Igbo man. I don't hide myself. What I advising our people is this: whether you are wherever you are in Biafra land, train yourself hard. If you don't know how to train yourself, you contact people who know how to train people. You go there and train yourself very well. Defend your people. That's the only thing. All these governors that if something happens now, they will fly away. What we need is to defend ourselves. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Mazi Alozie. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. The call number is +1 484 767 0848 +1 484 767 0848. We see all these things. Look at what Gabashehu was saying. When did we approach them for money? All of a sudden we are beggars. And they hear us every day solicit for money from our people, not from them. And I don't know what we have to do with their money. We are on our own, not expecting anything from them. Call out your name and where you calling from. Call out your name and where you calling from. Call out your name and where you calling from.
Yes. Good morning, Mazi Alozie.
Good morning.
My name is Chukuma Alozie, and thank you for this opportunity. Mazi Alozie, I want to say something. I want to touch the lines because they think we are clever. First of all, I take your mind back. I take our mind back to 160 billion that was given to Meitiala a couple of years ago, about 2 years ago. Their intention. Hello, am I just coming out?
We are hearing you. Go ahead.
Okay, sir. So the intention was for them to go and buy up our land, pollute our source, pollute our family tree by impregnating our women. Then move up forward. The Senate, as we are speaking today, has okayed for Nigeria to take Fulani to take another loan of 1.something billion. What are they going to do with it? Is still to fritter it away and waste it. Now, Lai Mohammed said recently that traditional rulers and pastors should encourage ethnic marriages. The intention is this, to come so that they will pollute our land and marry our women. Now, let's move forward to what Gabet Shehu said recently, that they are whittling down the secessionist movement. We know that we are not, it's not about secession. We want to be free, like human beings. Now, what are they doing? Couple of days back, weeks back, the British Army were in Nigeria. We are beginning to see their calculation. This idea of asylum for people overseas, like my previous scholars have said, it's okay. But our people back home should open their eyes. They are throwing a bet to them. They are all over there trying to get to know the members of ESN. That is their game plan. They will get them, lure them out, and kill them, and get as many of them as possible and kill them, and that will end there. So all these things are dotted lines that we need to cross. But I think our leader will be making a statement on this whenever he talks. When the British give you something, it's like receiving something from a devil. So we are Nnamdi Kanu has opened our eyes to think more ahead of what they are doing. They are still going to come out more. Let me give others a chance to talk. All must hail Biafra. Thank you, Mazi Alozie.
Thank you very much. Thank you. The call number is +1 484 767 0848 +1 484 767 0848. Caller, your name and where you calling from. Caller, your name and where you calling from. Caller, your name and where you calling from.
Yes, Mazi Alozie. Good morning.
Good morning from there. Go ahead.
Thank you. My name is Mazi, my man, Jaka. Mazi, I am the national PRO of IPOB here in the United States. I reside here in Washington, D.C., but I am from Amibo. Amibo is in Olo. Amibo is the home of the tiger, and Amibo is the home of King Jaja of Ipob. Mazi, thank you for the work you do for Biafra every day, and thank God Almighty for Mazi Nnamdi. Yes, Mazi, I want to talk to the Biafra youth. I want to remind them again that this thing that we have started, we are going to finish it in this our generation. We're not going to defy it for anybody. And I want to tell them that all our efforts are not in vain, because we are seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Things are happening. Biafra is coming every day. I want them to stand their ground. I want them to have that hope that we are going to realize Biafra any time from now. That's because a lot of things are going on in the whole world. Nigeria are receiving the heat. The disintegration of Nigeria is very imminent. There is no two ways about it. It is true that the British said that, they are giving us asylum. No, we are going to give them asylum. That is not a problem at all. Well, for the people that are in Britain that don't have papers, they can give it to them. That's all right. But the issue is that you have IPOB and then you have MASOB. I don't know what we know. We are Biafrans. That is it, IPOB. So for Britain to start talking, it's okay. Let them talk. And that have shown Nigeria now that if Britain can say, we are giving them asylum, then what did it make us to be? Before they are saying, that we are terrorists, we are prescribed. That will tell them now that all those their nonsense and stupid prescription or whatever, nobody honor it. Look at America here. America have started talking in their Congress. The senators, they are having a committee now. They're talking about Biafra. And for these people from nowhere, they said they're giving asylum to IPOB. Then there must be something. Because there is no fire without smoke. Something is going on over there. I was listening to Gabet Shehu. Gabet Shehu was talking about the unity, talking about how the Ohaneze and Fadi Fere and all of them agree, the politicians that agree that it's going to be one Nigeria. But it is not in his hand. He is so crazy that he do not know. I don't know how that man, who put him in that position. If he don't have the worldview to know what democracy is and what referendum is, he's not supposed to be in that position that he is. So, well, it is not in their hand. It is not left for them to make. It's a decision that the population have to do. And that population are the youth of Nigeria, and then the Biafran, and then the IPOB. That we are the ones that are going to make that decision. So the only thing there now is that we are calling on all our brothers, no matter whatever, if you have a job, even if you don't have a job, we are calling upon you to support this ESN. Remember the reason why everything is changing so fast. Everything is changing so fast since we started this ESN, that is the Eastern Security Network. If you do not know, check when we started this ESN and then check how far we've gone. That will tell you definitely that ESN is making a lot of move. Not only that, Mazi, our media, this media is expanding and a lot of people are hearing about it now. It is this media that make the Oduwars to start at dating. And then it is this media that make even the middle birds for them to have the momentum. So I am calling on all our brothers. You are not doing yourself any good. If you say that you want Biafra and you do not want to make a sacrifice for the Biafra to come, it's an act of wickedness. Everything you need in life, you have to make an effort. Everything you need in life, you have to sacrifice. You go to the church, you do some sacrificial, sacrificing in the church. How do you do it? By giving that money that you give, that's a tithe, or as an offering. That is an offering that you're giving in the church. So why do you do it? It's because you need something and you want to realize it. So even when you go to Tibia, that is the traditional medicine man, then there you have to give some offering, so that whatever that you want will come. So we are talking now, we are calling you. You want Biafra so bad. You know that your condition, you want it to be changed. You know that the raping of your mother and your father and everybody, that you want it to stop. You know that the genocide that was committed against your people, you don't like it. We are asking you to do the sacrifice. Let us do this sacrifice to the ESN and our media so that we can just be liberated very fast. Because the more we are wasting time, the more we are delaying this. So you have to do the offering. And then how can you do this? You have to take your smartphone, go to our website, www.ipobinusa.org/donate. www.ipobinusa.org/donate. Mazi, thank you and God bless you.
Thank you very much. God bless you too. We have 10 minutes to go. +1 484 767 0848. +1 484 767 0848. We have a lot of people that act like they are understanding. They understand what we are doing, but sometimes we see that they don't. Caller, your name and where you calling from? Caller, your name and where you calling from? Good morning from here.
Good afternoon.
Welcome. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir. I want to thank you for the work you're doing. I want to say something regarding what is going on in our land. Sometimes I come short of words on what to say about those so-called governors that govern Fulani instead of their own people, instead of leading their people in the right way. Now we have a governor called Willie Obiano in Anambra State. And all the Anambra State House of Assembly, House of Rep, everybody is there. Chinese company is mining, drilling crude oil in our land, in our forest, illegally. And they keep quiet. I don't know all those things. Do they ever ask themselves, can this thing be obtainable in China? That somebody is from Africa, talk less of Tizu, talk less of Anambra State, to go to any Shanghai, for example, and mining gold or whatever there, illegally in their bush, and still be alive. We are now from what they are polluting in Ogoni and other places. It's not enough for them. Only to come to Anambra State of all places to drill oil. And people and what do you call him? That's a Wokakai. That drunkard called I don't even know his name anymore. Call himself a governor and be quiet. Obiano. And quiet. Now, like that one is not enough. The so-called Eastern Assembly, the so-called Eastern representative, all from Ipob to Edo State, all of them keep quiet. Our brothers and sisters are missing left, right, front, back, and center. And today, they use their pennies to make pepper soup in China, and they didn't make any move. No condemnation from anywhere. No African leader has ever come up and condemn it. This is baffled. Unbelievable. This is not acceptable. Now, from the clip you played, this Devil Omahi, I don't know how you come with that somebody be answering Devil Omahi and they call him Igbo man. Huh? He did nothing to protect his people while they were being slaughtered. He's not talking about Fulani. The place is not safe for you now. You have to go back and come back when it is safe. And we're doing everything. So you have to fight our family to make sure that you keep the Janjaweed safe in our land. I mean, these people don't think that there is an extent people will go. And people patient to get to, you can no longer hold it. I want to let them know one thing. They hear about revolution left everywhere all over the world. We read it. They will use it. They will use it to make a point of reference when they are talking about great men and rich and who did something great in the world. Let them know that this Netherlands they see, that small, tiny Netherlands, 16 million people. 16 million people. That at a time they eat their king. They eat him, they balkanize him, and they eat him alive, raw. They didn't cook it on fire. They tell him, say, you also breathe. So let them not think, say, they're safe anywhere in the world. Their Pikino, their Mama, or their Pambo, everybody know they're safe. So they are killing somebody's children, and their own children will be alive. They destroy people's market, and they keep quiet. When they were ramming in tanker into every market, different places in Biafra region, nobody's talking. They slaughter our children, our brothers and sisters, nobody's talking. Only because of Fulani immigrant. You know what is paining me most? That Fulani is immigrant. The same way I'm immigrant in my location. I'm immigrant here. I don't dare get up and start killing people here. But they're immigrants, not only killing people, they take over everything. And people keep quiet, only to be gentle to them. When they see their brothers and sisters, they start. Which kind of nonsense be done with this one now? Huh?
Thank you, Mazi.
Oh my goodness me. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra. Thank you very much. Yes, it's surprising. Caller, your name and where you calling from? Caller, your name and where you calling from? Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Dr. Alozie.
Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Welcome.
Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. The brother Chidera calling from my location. As Alozie, you have seen it and you have heard it. So an Igbo man claimed so. Let's just believe because they elected him as a governor in Ebonyi. Is now being informant to the Fulanis, sitting in the Biafra land, telling the Fulanis, no, don't come, it's not safe for you now. But did he ever one day tell people that elected him that they're not safe one day? No, don't go to farm, it's not safe. all the intelligence gathering in Ebonyi State, have Dave Umai ever one day come to make an announcement? Oh, my people of Ebonyi, today is not say, please don't go to farm. He's sitting in Ebonyi, telling the Fulanis don't come. Did he listen to Simon Ekpa yesterday? Simon played a tape whereby a voice record where a Fulani person giving Ebonyi people that side of Bo or something. 5 days don't come to bush somebody's farm. We have a K area from Nkwo and the rest, or then if you fall in only a day on Nkwo, maybe the most popular day of the market, probably Nkwo in that area. And this woman needed the money for change, and this onion or whatever must go and get from that farm to go and sell from Nkwo and make a living for his children. Probably school fees must be paid on Monday. And they have already that Friday to say the thing. No, Fulani have given them quick notice or a notice. Don't come to farm after 5 days before you can come. What did Umai do? Can Umai now send the army to prevent that 5 days? You cannot come all the way from Mali and come and put a law. Easy? And when I'm the kind of tell the citizens sit at home, the same Umai will come. Ebonyi is not Biafra. But the Fulani man is not telling the Ebonyi people, within 5 days, they don't go to farm on a weekend here. So a governor of a Biafra land is now coming to national television telling people, why would this man cry when people are being killed? As just our this last caller said, he said it, I couldn't have said it better. But Dr. Alozie, look at what is going on in the zoo. I know your time is but a country don't have a data for their citizen. In National Assembly reading it already passed second reading as of today for cow to get data. Is that a country Britain want us to stay with? A country where the citizens don't have a data, they can't tell who is who. But they want to first of all, okay, they want, let me put it this way, they want to nationalize a cow first before human being. Yeah? The previous government are paying people who come to agitate. When you shout, they will pay you. Garbage share with now. No, this Buhari will not be bullied. But the Fulanis will bully everybody, including giving their land. Threats in open play. Omoteko set up. A Fulani man was national television say no, we will not allow it. We will do this, we will do that. We will use everything in our power. Mazi Alozie, our doctor, look at your own person they called Ohaneze president. Went to Abuja yesterday to go and attack the 19 northern governor for him elected. Mazi Alozie, can you ever tell me through? I know you may not, maybe I'm not sure you're older than my father, but with your age now, have you had any, should I use, I don't know the title they hold in North, but any elected person that can come down to East and attack the 5 Eastern governors for his election being to represent the Northerners. Lai Mohammed said yesterday in the national television that they went security meeting in the North with Castle, which our leader have analyzed it, I think, on Sunday. And he said, he mentioned the stakeholders, including Mieti. He said Mieti allies there. Mieti, no, there's no Hanese there, but Hanese president, go to Abuja. He said he's here to thank the 19 northern governors. It's high time these people leave the East. God bless you, another one. Thank you.
What can I say? What can I say? Very, 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 very unspeakable. Very sad. Thank you, Mazi. Thank you. Thank you. This is the last caller. And we'll be off the air. Caller, your name and where you're calling from. Caller, your name and where you're calling from.
Good evening from here, Mazi.
Good morning. Your time is almost up. We're going to round it up fast.
Okay, Dr. Alozie. Okay, I just want to, I don't want to comment about the now. But with what is happening in our land, as presently expected, what Umar say, telling Fulani people to stay off for now, give them assurance to come back to our land. You go to our land, ask the Commissioner of Police to take the data of all the herdsmen in Anambra. You go to other place, other people are being their own stupid. You look at the so-called American president, he's also being stupid on his own. Now, if you put all these things together, you see that these people are sabotaging this struggle. And all the while, they were thinking we are joking. I think it is high time. It is high time we had to start the methodology of Lawrence. We cannot wait any longer because these people are mean. If you listen to these idiots, you draw that conclusion that these people have been in this place of sabotaging our effort. So I think there's no gain saying we should be sharing this people together. I think whatever thing they are looking for, they want, they are going to see it. Because there's nothing like negotiating. There's nothing like going back. The only thing that can save them is referendum. They don't go for referendum. If they are thinking we'll go to war, we are ever ready. So I use this medium also to plead, if there is a need, to absorb more people who are clamoring to enter ESN. They real want. They should absorb the madness they are looking for. We are going to give them 150 madness. We will disappoint Nigeria and they will make us to go. Pantamani, they came here and said we should go and do NIM, link it to our life. We don't know that Pantamani, the Minister of Communication, is a terrorist and a sponsor. And they don't know what they are using the data people to do. And now they appointed the Abuja High Court, or is it Federal Court of Abuja? Everything to anything. And these idiots are running around shouting Southeast presidency. We need to work this our life, and the time is now. Mazi Alozie,
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yesterday I left early and South Africa wasn't on the air. Let me get this call in and no, I will get off the air. If next time you should let me know whether he's coming or not. At this juncture, I will say thanks to all of you for participating. Tomorrow, now what thing they happen. I've already told you all about tomorrow. Bring your tape, whatever I play you, because I might not have the tape brought out again. It's the oldies for our elderlies. It's been years since they had it last. So, you know, time is against most of our elderlies. So, that's the way it is. Mazi, I'm sorry you called so late. You pick up the topic tomorrow because I'll be on the topic tomorrow. So whoever that's calling now is calling very late.